Hey everyone, welcome back to Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi. And today we're going to play through story mode with Sanada Yukimura. But before we get started, I just kind of want to note that the first time I recorded this episode, I was a bit of a doofus and made a mistake and accidentally didn't record part of the video properly. Now, that doesn't affect the gameplay, thank goodness, but I did lose the intro sequence. So the intro part here is something that I recorded later on, so observant viewers might notice that the characters' levels are different than they are during the gameplay. In fact, it almost seems like their level goes down, and that's just because I'm being a time traveler, if you want to think of it that way. Let's have a look at him. Alright, so this is Yukimura, and he's one of the two main poster boys of Basara ever since the first game, along with his rival Masamune. Now his personality is he's really hot-blooded and battle-crazy, and his master is Takeda Shingen, who is one of the strongest commanders in the Sengoku era. Yukimura is fanatically loyal to Shingen, praises him all the time, follows his every move. The two of them, whenever they spar, or whenever Shingen's trying to teach Yukimura a life lesson, they basically end up just punching the crap out of each other while shouting each other's names really dramatically. And that happens a lot in the anime, and it happens in the game, so you'll see that when I play through his story mode too. Yukimura is also pretty naive when it comes to things like love, because all he really cares about is serving Shingen and fighting. So in Basara 3, Shingen falls ill, which leaves Yukimura in charge, and so Yukimura's story just revolves around him basically taking up that mantle, while also opposing Ieyasu, who was also trained by Shingen. So Yukimura ends up joining Mitsunari's Eastern Army, so he can oppose Ieyasu. The Basara games used to have Masamune and Yukimura as the two main rival characters, and then when 3 came out it was Mitsunari and Ieyasu, and then when 4 came out, it was Sakon and Katsui. But media since, they've kind of changed it a little bit, so I think they wanted to bring Masamune back to the forefront because he's their main poster boy. But they still wanted to keep some of the newer characters because they were more plot relevant. So, if you watch the anime, and even the opening of this game, they kind of changed things around a little bit to kind of make it so Masamune has a rivalry with Mitsunari instead. So, in my opinion, it feels a little bit forced. I don't really like it. It kind of pushes Yukimura to the back burner, and so Yukimura is more of Ieyasu's rival in the later media, and I don't really prefer that. But just a note. So that's why you'll see in some media Yukimura is Masamune's rival, and then later on it kind of shifts towards Ieyasu. Let's have a look at Yukimura. Here's his outfit. I quite like it. He was one of the first characters I kind of knew about when I got into Basara, so when I played Basara 3, he was the first character I played story mode with. I haven't really played with him too much since, so I don't really remember all of his moves, but I remember he was quite fun, quite beginner-friendly, good at comboing. Here is a second outfit. This one looks a little bit more Gakuen, more school-like. Here's a recolor outfit. He has Masamune's colors here. You can see Masamune's emblem on the back. Here's his outfit, but with Shingen's kind of headpiece. Here's another recolor of his other outfit. Here's another outfit from Japanese pro wrestling. He's got the outfit of a particular Japanese wrestler. I don't know Japanese wrestling very much. I love how his weapons are just stacks of money attached to sticks. And he's got a joke weapon. Look how fluffy it looks. In Basara 3, Yukimura's joke weapon was a giant pair of matchsticks, because his element is fire, so when he did certain attacks, the matchsticks would light on fire as a little bit of a aesthetic kind of appearance. So Yukimura, his real-life counterpart, also served Takeda Shingen, but Shingen actually died when Yukimura was only 7 years old due to illness. So Yukimura never actually fought side by side with Shingen. Now after Shingen died, Oda Nobunaga kind of destroyed their clan, and they survived basically by changing allegiances constantly to whoever was strongest at the time, until they eventually became vassals of Hideyoshi, who treated them quite well. Now after Hideyoshi's death and the country got kind of split in two between the east and the west, Yukimura joined the western army with Mitsunari, and he eventually died in the summer siege of Osaka Castle against Ieyasu, so he was quite famous for opposing Ieyasu as well. Here I have his AI partner, Sasuke Sarutobi, or Sarutobi Sasuke, and he's a ninja character, and his gameplay focuses around shadow clones. So he's Yukimura's friend, and he's also a rival of Kasuga and also Kojiro, mostly because Kenshin is rivals with Shingen, so by extension Kasuga and Sasuke have a rivalry, and Masamune has a rivalry with Yukimura, so by extension Masamune's right-hand man Kojiro has a bit of a rivalry with Sasuke. Sasuke is very cool-headed, unlike Yukimura. Now the real Sasuke was one of the Sanada 10 Braves, which were 10 famous ninja who served the Sanada clan. Now, it's actually unknown if Sasuke Sarutobi really existed or if he's just a work of fiction, but he was said to have a monkey-like agility and speed, which is kind of part of where his name comes from. And apparently he died alongside Yukimura during this siege of Osaka Castle. So he fights with 2 giant shuriken. He's got a pretty fun playstyle too. I mean, all the ninjas are fun in this game. Here's his alternate outfit. This one is like a Santa colored one. I don't know why. And this one's his regular outfit, but now he's wearing a fox mask. His joke weapon is pretty fun. There it is. This giant bowl of ramen. Why is he holding it upside down instead of right side up? It's all gonna spill out, you're gonna lose your noodles, man! Now the really fun thing about him is, in this particular joke weapon, is that his idle pose consists of him spinning his giant shuriken like yo-yos almost. So when he's using this joke weapon, imagine he spins this giant bowl of ramen on some invisible string like a yo-yo, and it's gigantic, so it looks really weird when it spins around in his hand. But like I said, Basara does not hold back with its joke weapons, which is part of what makes it so good, right? Now for this episode, I'm going to use Sasuke as my computer ally for some of it, but I'm also going to use Shingen for other parts. That's mostly because I think it's fitting that I put them all together, but also I don't really plan to make an individual playthrough with Shingen, just because he's not one of the characters I enjoy playing too much. He's kind of a little slow, but he's still fun to use once in a while. There's a pretty flamboyant second outfit here. And this one he's just got a mask on. Oops. Don't want that. There we go. So, Takeda Shingen was the leader of the Takeda, famed for their cavalry, and he was rivals with Kenshin, and so they clashed many times, and he even lost his Shingen lost his younger brother to one of these battles. But despite that, they had nothing but respect for one another, and they would even send each other gifts once in a while. So, there are stories like, for example, when the surrounding lords refused to trade with the Takeda because they feared him, Kenshin secretly smuggled food to him and gave him some advice. And Takeda also gave Kenshin like a treasured sword that was one of his most dearest possessions as a gift. So they really actually liked each other despite being rivals. They really respected each other and enjoyed kind of fighting against one another, which is reflected in the Basara series and the way that they act towards one another. You'll also notice that when we play through the story mode, you hear characters say the word Hurin Kazan a lot, and that phrase directly translates to wind, forest, fire, mountain. And it's a famous battle standard that was used by Shingen, and it basically comes from a quote from Sun Tzu's The Art of War. And it came from the phrase, as swift as wind, as gentle as forest, as fierce as fire, and as unshakable as mountain. And so you can see there's some kanji on Shingen's elbows and knee pads here, which signifies wind, forest, fire, and mountain. So I think that's kind of neat. Let's have a look at his choke weapon. Oops, that's not it. There you go. Is this one of those like paper net things people use at carnivals to catch koi during Japanese festivals? I think that's what it is. It's huge. You can catch a really big fish with that one. And the neat thing too about Shingen is his attacks are also named after and come from this Furin Kazan battle standard of his. So they're actually named and have a theme of this wind, forest, fire, and mountain. So we're going to switch back to Sasuke for now. And then let's have a look at Yukimura's story.
Sanada Yukimura! いざ参る!
やあ、大将。準備はいいかい？大事な初戦だ。緊張しすぎてヘマやらかさないでよ。
愚問だぞ、サスケ。俺を誰だと思っている？
いや、真田幸村さんでしょ？
いいな！最強海武田が大将、真田幸村なめ！
うわー、そいつは驚いた。てアホらしい。ま、えらく元気でないのは頼りにしてるぜ、大将。
昨晩から一睡もせず二層の鍛錬をしていた。どういうわけか寝つけなくてな。故に準備は万端だ。
おい、それド緊張して眠れなかっただけじゃねえか。まったく。ま、らしくないよりはマシだわ。
Alright. So I do like Yukimura's design, and I also enjoy the two flowing ends of his headband here. They kind of remind me of Asogi from Dai Gyakuden Saiban, which is the Great Ace Attorney, which was never localized to English, but I think it's one of the best, if not the best, Ace Attorney games. I forgot that they changed Yukimura's horse riding animation too. Here he's riding it pretty normally. Like I've said in previous episodes, they kind of make characters ride horses pretty uniquely in Basara. In Basara 3, Yukimura actually stood on top of the horse, but he like had a crouching stance as he stood on it. But maybe they decided that, well, my guess is that they decided that since he's like a main character, to be befitting of a main character, maybe they shouldn't make it as comical, perhaps. So let's look at our stages. We have Yoshiaki, Ieyasu, Nobunaga, Sanbei, and Sakon. So I'm gonna do Sakon because I know Yukimura has a special battle intro with Sakon. Okay, so you see here how he has these glowing spears, and he's kind of looks like he's on fire. That's because I have a special inscription on Yukimura's weapon that keeps him in this powered up state. So one of his moves normally gives him a temporary powered up state, but with this he has it all the time. Let's have a look at some of his moves. He's got a pretty long basic attack string. Kind of just goes on forever. Is that because of my powered up state? Yeah, it just repeats. I feel like that's because of my powered up state. I don't think it's supposed to go on forever normally. Okay, that's cool. I haven't played Yukimura in a while. Triangle attack. So just a regular swipe of a spear. Movement skill. Here's his guard stance. He's spinning his spear. That's a pretty cool attack. I think this one's new for Sumeragi, actually. This one's pretty cool. I think if I mash the button, there we go. Oh dang, this just goes on for a really long time. I know I could do that one in the air too. Let's have a look at his R2 skills as well. Well, that one's pretty fun. I remember this one. So you press the button, he does this stance. Then depending on the button you press next, he does something different. So if I press this one, he'll spin like a top. And then if you mash it, you can move around like a Beyblade. Or if you press this button, he'll kick upwards instead. Not nearly as exciting. Oh, so this one he attaches his spears together so he can have one free hand and then punches. I think this one's based after Shingen's attacks. I can hold it, there we go. And then I think this one is his power up. So now he's normal. Oh yeah, his normal attack string ends after that. Okay, we'll stay in that powered up state. Okay, let's give this a try. Hopefully the gambling works out. It's always a challenge when you lose too many of the gambling challenges with Sakon. Oh, I'm actually pretty strong. Okay, so I'm looking for even. Where's that dice? Okay. The first roll is always annoying because if you get your health cut down, this stage becomes a lot more difficult. Let's try some of these attacks in here. Come on, there we go, yeah. My bases are here, oh, there's two. This powered up stage is really strong on Yukimura. Maybe I should have picked a higher difficulty for him. Okay, I want odd numbers on this roll. Where's that dice? Okay, there we go. Give me that money. Okay, looking for odd. Nice. I really like this attack, this one. Oh cool, there's a follow-up to this attack. I like this one though. I wish I could travel further with it. Yukimura is pretty good at comboing, unlike Ieyasu. Take a knapsack on. Even. Nope. Okay. Let me in.
それ以上歩むのはおすすめしません。警告はしましたよ。
天海様、あの強そうな人こっち来ちゃうよ。
怖いの大丈夫、私が見とります。
Still another base? Okay. I just want to knock it down so that we only have one left when knock Sakon over. Okay, even. Nope. No, it's rolling too far. Okay. Queen Sweet. I guess the buffs from winning the gambling also really helps Yukimura become strong. So maybe it's not just Yukimura himself. Okay, so Hideaki and Tenkai are up ahead. Let's do a double Basara attack on them after we get turned into food. Where am I holding my crab? Am I wearing it? Yes, I am. Oh, no. Could you imagine spinning the ramen bowl like that? See, there's the monkeys. Crab! Look at that golden crab on my back. Get wrecked, Hideaki. Oh, I forgot to taunt. Oh, look, fugitive. He died in one hit. I like how the camera work in that scene hides the fact that Yukimura doesn't have his necklace on, so I don't think they made a model of him without the necklace, so they just hid it off screen. I want to Basara him. There we go. Let's get him in view. It's a teabag. Sakon has such a nice voice. I like his laugh too. Kinda like how Kasuga keeps saying Kenshin-sama. Yukimura says Oyakata-sama so much. And he said the Furin Kazan thing. Maybe I should play more more Yukimura. It's pretty fun. But Sasuke's also pretty fun.
Yukimura, Koei Takeda no Yukuse, お主に託す。軍勢を率い、天下統一をなせい。そして見つけるがよい。己の風林火山を。
おや、深刻な顔しちゃって。どうした大将？
ああ、親方様が申された俺自身の風林火山、それは何かと考えているんだが。
なるほどね、そりゃ気になるわな。まあ先は長いんだ。じっくり考えるこった。
先は長いか。そうだな。戦い続ける中で見つけようと親方様は俺に申されたのだ。ならば
This music is nice and relaxing. So we have Naotora, Senorikyu, and then the animals. Well, let's do Naotora's stage. Okay, so Sasuke is one of the other 3 ninja characters. We've seen Kotaro and Kasuga already. So let's look at his normal attack. So the thing about Sasuke, which is pretty cool, is if you hold the button down, his shadow clones will help you continue your attack. So you can hold it at multiple different places in his regular attack string. Oh, I forgot to show off Yukimura's hold attack. If I hold the attack button, what does he do? Okay, that's neat. Okay, so triangle attack, you send out a ninja shadow clone. If you hold down the button, then you teleport over to hit the enemy once they're airborne. Guard stance. Oh, that's neat. Look at those, like shadow, like ravens. Oh no, those are just shadow clones. Oh yeah, okay, I have a personal inscription equipped on his weapon that normally when he dodges, he doesn't summon shadow clones, but with the personal inscription he does too, so in a way it adds to his moveset of attacks. That's what's going on. So this one's neat. So you hit the enemies with the shuriken, and then it catches them and swings them back to you. And if you hold it, then you'll do some attacks with your shadow clones. This one's neat too. You kind of disappear. Or you can combo it like that. Oh, this one's cool. So you can gather your enemies, and then your shadow clones will attack them and you join in. Oh, taunt. That's the way that Sasuke also sits on the horse, if I'm correct. He stands on it with one foot. Aerial attack. Oh, even jumping creates shadow clones with this inscription. That's neat. Heavy attack. Let's look at the R2 moves. Oh, that's cool. The startup isn't even that long either. Sweet. Well, this must be a counter attack. Oh cool, I can manipulate his shuriken, but I can't move myself. So if I don't do anything, he just keeps them there forever until I move. And then if I end the attack... Okay, that's neat. Let's try the counterattack. I think these guys are too terrified to hit me, since they're men on Naotora's stage, which is their like powerful female army. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Oh, that is cool. Oh, he like does the Izuna drop on them. That's neat. But I don't really like counter moves in this game because they're not super effective all the time. I like this move, this one's cool.
Sanada Yukimura.
I'm about to show off this one too, the moving attack. Pretty useful. Sasuke can also float around on this shadow raven. Kind of like how Kasuga has an owl and Matsu has hawks. Back here. Why do I keep missing this person? There we go. Let's go this way since we usually go left. Oh no! Ran right into it.
たなでしこの花言葉は強烈な愛。奪わせないわ。乙女は倒れても倒れても起き上がる。何度でも。
Yeah, his moves are pretty fun. All the ninjas are so good in this game.
いざとなれば私一人で決着をつけてやる。
ま、こっちも働きがいがあるってもんさ。
男衆と一緒にするな。私たちの方がはるかに強い。なんせの男がそれでどうする。気絶したままでも立ち上がれ。
喜んで。
男衆だって私の戦いを見ればいつかは。
今日は優、弱は今日より生ずい。油断するまじ。
あいつらは乙女の敵だ。締め出してやる。お任せを。
最近俺あのお方に叱られたくて戦に出てる。そんな自分に気づいちゃったのね。二昔ほど前の親方様を見ているようだ。
行きます。このまま男どもには任せていられません。
それがしもまた学んだのだ。
I'm trying to take back my base.
傭兵というものを。
I can attack from up here too, that's cool.
こうして戦場に立ってこそいいの戦を止めない。あいつ私に強さを見せつけているのか。やる。しかし私たちが支えなければいいわ。
敵さ、うちの女衆相手によくやってるよな。よく見抜いたな。そう、弱点は俺たち男衆だぜ。
まったく不甲斐なし。お前は今日は飯抜きよ。
Get off me.
なでしこたいあり限りいいは決して朽ち果てはしない。
今年の目標、逃げる時には泣き叫ばない。
This move feels so satisfying.
この雪村
Same with this one.
でお相手いた。武田がためこの勝負負けられない。
見てろ。直虎様に言いつけてやる。
Ow.
親方様は言われるはずだ。悔いなき戦にせよと。
あ、大丈夫か。貴様、乙女の矢肌に何という無体を。
見ろ聞けよ。武田がやり天下に歯を捉え候。
Oh, I thought I could fly over them. Break up their cheerleader formation there. I like damaging people just by running around and spawning shadow clones. That's pretty satisfying. Use our Basara move on Naotora too. Oh, not high enough.
いつも通りで本当にすみません。
恥と思うなら剣を持て。死にたくなければ立ち上がれ。
頑張ります。なでしこ隊がやられたなら俺たちで叶うわけがね
え。お前が歩むのは汚れなき乙女の道。その男がのさばり涙するのは乙女ばかり。国の行く末 もはや男などに任せておけない。私は直虎、誰よりもひたむきなる虎だ。
Naotora also has a special dual clash rival cutscene with Shingen, where they basically just punch the crap out of each other, just like Yukimura does with him as well. I'm just running around while Yukimura takes care of it. Okay, let's do a Basara attack. That was actually pretty boring compared to Sasuke's normal moves. Like this thing is way cooler. Or this thing. Maybe let's gather some Basara and finish her off with a double Basara attack. Or Giga Basara attack. There we go.
忍び使いが荒いぜ。
熱く燃えたぎれ。
Just blocks the screen. You see legs flying up in the air. Oh, there she is. Oh, they took back their base. Good for you guys, I guess.
Oyakata様の教えを心に。己の風林火山を得る。天下一の強者になってみせますぞ、親方様。その早きこと風のごとく、その静かなること林のごとく、侵略すること火のごとく、そして動かざること山のごとし。これすなわち孫子兵法に曰く風林火山。武田の軍旗に掲げられる教えであり、おそらくは親方様の風林火山でもあろう。だが親方様は見つけろと申された。俺の風林火山は別にあるということだ。まさに知りがたきこと闇のごとし。
That was a lot of Hurin Kazan.
峡谷の姫が姉上どこへ行った。おかしな仕方。徳川軍が。お尋ね者です。実に許しがたいです。
So here's Shimazu, a duel with Shikanosuke. This is the Battle of Sekigahara against Ieyasu. There's Nagamasa and Oichi. We haven't done this one yet. Let's try this one. It's basically the same as the Battle of Sekigahara against Mitsunari, which we did in a previous video, but you're going the opposite direction because you're fighting Ieyasu. Let's try taking Shingen with us. Honestly, I don't use him very much because he was playable in Utage, but not in Basara 3. And then he was unplayable in Basara 4, and then he came back for Sumeragi again, so never really got into using him. Let's give it a try.
約束の地でわしとお前が今向き合った。力任せでは訪れぬ綾。これぞ絆とわしは思う。
家康様の絆、運命の大一番。全軍視力を尽くして家康様をお支えするのだ。
So here's Shingen. He moves a little slower than most characters, but he's not the slowest. His taunt. Regular attack. A bunch of enemies are coming. You want a piece of this? Okay, so most of his moveset is named after Hyun Kazan. So here's triangle. So that's just like Yukimura's punch move. So that's where Yukimura gets it from. Except Yukimura has it for an R2 move. Can I follow it up with something? No, it doesn't have a combo. Oh, I can charge it up. Okay, charges forward a little bit further. Okay, moving triangle. Oh, charge it up. Oh, very dizzy. Guard stance. Kind of neat. Kind of a long startup though. Oh, I could charge it up. Oh. Oh, see, that one drains his HP bar for his Basara meter. What else? I think I have the personal inscription I have equipped on Shingen makes him charge up his moves faster. I think. Can't remember. Let's try R2. Oh, I bet I can charge that one too. Whoa. Look at me charge it up in midair. Oh, can I aim that? Oh, that's neat. What was that? Oh, like a swipe the wind? I thought I threw my axe, but I'm still holding it. Oh, hey guys. Let's test the move on you guys. Let me use it. No. Where's my super armor? Okay, that's neat, I guess. Not very... See, they keep hitting me. I can't do it. I can't do these charge attacks. Okay, I have a mid-air attack, and then heavy air. Oh, okay, come on, let me charge it. Is there anything else that this move does? I feel like there should be more to this. I can't even release it early. Wow, I am hurting. Yukimura, help me. This is why I don't like playing Shingen. He's not the slowest, but his startup for his moves is leaves him open. Heal myself up. His Basara attack is unique though. He like rains meteors from the sky. And the unique thing is he's the only character that can, like, once the meteors start raining, you can just play as him normally while the meteors are raining down. Unlike other Basara attacks where you're kind of stuck doing the attack until it ends, like, the meteors rain and you can just continue using his regular moveset. Okay, let's actually do this and if we die too much, then we might have to switch back to Yukimura.
みんなが熱血だから俺はサスケ殿のように強々といくぜ
Long startup. Alright, I forgot that Masamune's on the stage too. That guy with the cannons aiming at me. There you go. Thanks, Yukimura.
了解だ力の限り任せようぞ
よう家康この戦借りるぜこいつにちょいとばかし見せたいものがあるんでな
その瞳は私に何かを示そうというのかだがそれに耳を傾ける気はないあなたと言葉を交わせとは聞いていないがゆえに死してなお続く尊き絆だが今はそれを求めない
Let's do my Basara attack. Ow! See, meteors start raining down and I can just do my regular attacks while that's happening. I can't see anything. I mean, it's an interesting Basara attack. I don't think it's super useful because you can't really control where it hits. Oh, this is too hard with Shingen. Oh. Can't even use my charge attack very well. He doesn't charge. Hey, at least my spinning is better than your spinning, Katsui. Come on, die. Facing the wrong way. Ow! Ow! Help me, Yukimura. Okay, Oyakata-sama needs you. I'll just let him do the work. I forgot to do his charge attack. What's this? What does that do? Okay, I don't know what that does. Let's switch back. This is too painful. Sorry, Shingen. Much better.
今あんたの瞳には何が映っている何も見えてねえってんならカモン竜王の天下ってやつを見せてやるぜ
裏ごとで侮れんそれが腕を磨かねばお前は新たな絆を手に入れたのだなお前がそうするようにわしもまた絆を抱き続けよう流れは明らかに我が軍にありこのまま交渉を知恵と引きずり下ろしましょうぞしかからん者は目に物を見よう
This mobility is so good compared to Shingen's. Maybe if Shingen had more like super armor on his attacks. Let's go see our friend Masamune. Kick his butt. So, see, for a rival cutscene of the two main characters, that was pretty boring. All they do is stare each other off. They don't even do any cool, like, cinematic attacks in the cutscene like a lot of the other characters do. Lame. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Where'd he go? Ow, ow. Stop it. Stop it. Eat this. Oh great, it's Tadakatsu, my favorite. I saved my double Basara for you. Unlike Mitsunari too, Ieyasu when he spawns smack in the middle of the field. While Mitsunari spawns like in a little boss area on his own. Those tigers, yeah. Ow. Oh no, he's in his heavy mode. Get him. He can't guard. You distracted him, Oyakata-sama. So many enemies over here. Let's get him. He's coming to me. I think we'll see the same duel cutscene that we did in Ieyasu's episode. Yeah, there we go. So again, that's a reference to the fact that Ieyasu used to use a spear in the first couple games, and also was trained by Shingen as well at some point. Eat this. This move is so satisfying. Oh, I didn't finish him with it. Nice finish.
方様の教えを心に己の風林火山を得る天下一の強者になってみせますぞ親方様。俺自身の風林火山、それはおそらく兵法のことではない。もっと俺にとって大切な何かだ。俺にとって、いや武田そのものにとって大切な。俺は今何をなそうとしている、何のためにそれをなそうとしているんだ。天下統一という大事をなそうとしている。親方様に命じられて確かにそれもあるが、違う、それだけではない。俺は
地下に誰かがいる。鬼がやってきました。オートマダビーランドは
Okay, so we're gonna do Yukimura's drama route, since we've been doing drama routes for most of the characters. He does have an anime route, which is the red scroll here. This music track is bopping, as I say about nearly every other track in Basara.
Taisho, 会から知らせが届いたが、ちっとばかり強烈な話だ。覚悟して聞いてくれ。
なんと親方様の身に何か。まさか病床に伏せられたのでは。
ああ、ないない、それはない。そうじゃなくて、
お主は破門じゃ雪浦。破門。親方様が俺を。そんな、俺はどこかで道を誤ってしまったのか。
いや、よくやってるさ、大将は。親方様もそいつは分かってるはずだ。
そうか。ならば親方様は。サスケ、行くぞ。急ぎ確かめねばならぬことがある。風林火山一直線。
来ましたね。しかしすでにこの地は毘沙門天の手の上。上杉全軍包み込みなさい。
いつの間にやら囲まれております。
Human wheels.
キリスが我が物として操るか。
剣よ、ご覧なさい。虎が一匹迷い込んだようです。
So we're defending our bases on this level.
手に面倒な猿までひっついてきています。
Hopefully we'll have an easier time than when we did it with, was it Soren that we did it with? Yeah?
軍神上杉謙信殿、この真田源次郎幸村ゆえあって貴殿に勝負を挑みたく候。
つうわけでお邪魔してますよっと。
Oh, I went flying high with that one. I'm stuck on a door.
様を見ているようだ。
See if we can take over all these enemy bases.
ここを通すわけにはいかんのだ。誰が呼んだか。いや、呼ばれずとも俺は来る。眠れし無敵、直江兼次、三十王。
I like how they don't even animate his mouth, because Kanetsugu is supposed to not be like an important character and like a joke character with a generic enemy model. Kenshin and Akasuka don't even like ever acknowledge that he's part of their team. Like, they never refer to him. Goodbye, Kanetsugu. There's still an enemy here. Oh, there's also like a hidden area here, I think. But I don't think there's anything actually here. Just some chests.
春日の日和を待つのです。
Maybe I should switch to Sasuke for the running. He might be slightly faster.
兵たちはよく動いているね。直江以外だ。若き虎からかの虎と同じたけりを感じる。相まみえるを楽しみにしていますよ。
Yes.
敵方にて名のある将を火の毛発散と。
相まみえるだなんて、そんな。だけです。そんなことさせません。
一撃必殺。まさに効果は抜群ですな。いわば真の像をわきづかみにしたようなもの。
Kasuga hasn't even appeared yet. I'm stuck. So they took back their base.
あの方のお心内が私などにわかるものか。だからこそ私は冷たくきらめく剣でありたい。
That pose.
障害になれるとは思わぬ。思わぬな。なってみせよ。今日現れたか。
お前、人を物のけか何かが出たかのように舞う雪のごとく乱れ。
Let's go defend our bases.
それもまた愛しい無礼なやつ。やはり気に入らない。謙信様のもとへは行かせない。
Well, they can take care of themselves, I guess. Ow! Kasuga's leaves. Sasuke, help me. I know you can do like cool combos if you like switch characters mid-combo, but I always forget that and I don't usually like doing that. Stop guarding.
Yoし、忍び殿、今は夢見心地ではおられぬようだな。
戻りなさい。美しき私の抱負。しとやかにめでられることもまたそなたの務めです。
Where are these enemies? like you can see them on the map, but they're like, you can't tell if they're directly in front of you or directly behind you. Should I even bother taking over these other bases? You know what? Forget it. Not worth the time.
Kono hinomoto ni ikudo to naku kurikaesareshi sentei no gi. Iza towan, sonata wa makoto no aruji nari yo. Uchi ni mai wake de wa nai.
道はこの魂がしかと見据えておりますよ。ただ未熟者ゆえ我が心はその道を行く己自身の力を疑っておりますれば、
私と剣を噛み信ずるにいた。
I wrecked him.
勝ったのか。俺が上杉殿に。
若き虎、そなたは解き放たれたのです。そなたの望むままに地を走り天をかけろ
と。上杉殿。
さあお戻りなさい。戻るべき場所へ。そなたの新たなる未来はその先にある。
待っていてくだされ、親方様。
Kenshin's always so nice to Yukimura. Okay, so this stage is like a... not exactly a boss rush, it's like Takeda's dojo and he just sends waves of enemies after you.
やはり親方様は俺の成長を認めてくださっていた。
で、どうするよ、大将。
愚問だ、サスケ。今や我が道は一つ。俺は山を越える。親方様を越えてみせる。その先に俺のいな、そこへ至る道そのものが俺自身の風林火山。行くぞサスケ。親方様、いや武田信玄に挑戦状を叩きつける。
へいへい。しかしこのノリ、なんつうか話のオチが目に浮かぶわ。
There's so many good music tracks that only play during these like story sequences, and I appreciate that instead of just hearing the same couple ones over and over.
この道場へ足を踏み入れた。つわものよ、その荒ぶる魂、存分に示してみよ。キヨだ。随分と威勢の良い小僧じゃねえ。して何用じゃ。
我は真田幸村幸村。木の本一のつわものとなるべく貴殿に挑戦申し入れたき所存。
I think if you play this stage on free mode, you can choose the difficulty too. Like when you start, there'll be like a few signs that say like different difficulty levels, and the first one you hit determines what the difficulty is. but I don't think you get that in story mode. I also remember there's a lot of cavalry on the stage, like there's a wave that has a lot of horsemen. I love the guys that just sit on each other's shoulders, like that makes them more powerful somehow. Oh, ninjas everywhere. Help me, Sasuke. These are your people. Ah! They got us both with their Spider-Man webs. Ah, not again. Stop webbing me. This is how Spider-Man's villains must feel. Here come the horsemen. Out. Come back, they keep moving. Help me, Sasuke. Get the people in the white circle. See, if you were Tadakatsu, Soren, or Yoshitsugu, you won't get knocked down by the... Actually, no, that's not true. I think you still get knocked down. You just get... Tadakatsu just gets knocked back. It's still easier, though. I unlocked the acrobatics weapon inscription for Sakon, so if he gets knocked back, he just automatically gets back up, which is really nice. Still one guy. There he is. Presents. Oh, sumo wave. They're just dogpiling. Do this. Yeah. Beyblade our way through. I'm still kind of off-put by his, like, tiger skin outfit. He's doing this with his bare fists. Is that exclusive to just clash between these two? That's kind of a neat detail I've never noticed. Oh, I didn't finish it. Dang it. How come you get super armor when you're a boss character? But not when you're playable, Shingen. What's that about? Help me, Sasuke. I don't want to use my Basara attack because it's just kind of feels like a cop-out. Also, Shingen's death animation is still pretty cool. We saw it in Kasuga's episode.
強なったお主はまさしく日の本一のつわものじゃ。
His stuttering is so cute.
わしを超えたの武田が総大将真田源次郎幸村。今よりお主が甲斐の虎じゃ。などと言うと思うてか。
そう来ると思うておりました。
だと思うておったわ
と思うておりました。
と思うておったわ
思うておりました
と思うておったわと思うておったわ。
That pretty much sums up the relationship between these three. That was a pretty short story mode, actually, even though we didn't even do any duels. Like one-on-one stages. I realized I use the word duel too much in this game because there's so many things that are described as duels depending on the translations you look at, or clashes, or rival cutscenes, or one-on-one fights. So we did Sakon stage. Now Tora. Battle of Sekigahara against Ieyasu. Kenshin. And Shingen.
皆の働き見事であった。武田盛況の武勇、子々孫々語り継がれようぞ。
その時代は千年の時を超えて繁栄を極めるのであった。
That was a pretty good spread of stages too. All of them were kind of relevant to Yukimura in terms of his like rival cutscenes or his story, even the ones before the split. Alright. So we still have some time. Let's show off a little bit in free play mode. In fact, I'm actually going to pick Sasuke this time because I want to show off a couple things with him. And there's a certain stage I want to do. A couple reasons. And normally I would have Yukimura with him, but I kind of want to show off a couple things with Sasuke and Shingen. So I'm actually going to do Shingen here, which is why I'm not picking Yukimura as my character select. So again, this is Masamune's horse racing stage, so I'm probably going to suck at it. I'm never very good at the horse racing.
Welcome to Fortress of Dragon! あんたは何度這い上がる？己ふてぶてしい。馬を頼りに追いましょうぞ。
Welcome to Fortress of Dragon. So two things I want to, well, one thing I want to show off is first, of course, the way these characters ride horses. So, ninja-like, 1 foot. Oh, he gets like ranged attacks on the horse, that's pretty cool. And I also want to show off Shingen's way of riding horses. I've talked about this in the past, because we saw a cutscene of it, but basically... like, where did that second horse come from? He just hurls fireballs from up here. Look at how badass that is. Without a care in the world. And part of this is because, well, one, it's pretty badass, and two, because according to, like, stories and his, like, historical... I guess it's fiction, or maybe it's not. They said that Takeda Shingen was so large that he actually needed 2 horses to get around sometimes back in the day. But also, that has to do with Japanese horses back then being a lot smaller than horses are now. So, not really sure if that's more of like Shingen was big or horses were small kind of deal, you know? Look, the second horse just disappears. Okay, so let's race Masamune. We're probably not gonna beat him, because I can never remember exactly how to do this stage. And these jumps are kind of annoying. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, I got it. Hey! Oh, I went the wrong way again. Did I beat him? No, the Magnum Boost! Okay, I gotta get to that door now. Might not even get the bases on my way there. The camera change messed me up. Okay, I think I know where I'm going now. Oh no, there he is! Okay, I can use my Basara boost to move faster. Oh, I almost got caught on the door. That would have been bad. Hey, I did it! I beat him. So I think if you beat him, you have to wait for Kojiro to catch up, so you don't have to fight them both at the same time. Oh, I do want to fight Kojiro though, I forgot, because Sasuke has a rival, or, yeah, rival cutscene with him, I want to see it. Oh, I don't get to see it? If I don't get to see it if I beat him in the race? That might be it. Okay, well I guess I'll get him anyways. It's kind of disappointing, I was trying to hope to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get the horse race, the rival cutscene, and the win with Sasuke. Okay, maybe we'll do another stage after this then. If I can remember. So he tries to stand back up with his sword and fight, and then he falls back over again. Masamune. I won the horse race though, that's good.
Oh, しまいった。じゃ、行かせてもらうわ。意外と背負ってるものが大きいんだよね、俺様。
A little wink. Okay, which stage is good for fighting Kojiro? could do this one, but Sasuke is also on it, so it's kind of odd. I don't think Kojiro's on very many stages. Maybe we'll just do this stage again. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do the stage again. I'll just lose the horse race on purpose this time.
Hi, hi, down.
この竜王が占ってやるぜ。あんたの今と未来をな。
We'll even skip the cutscene this time.
Welcome to Fortress of Dragon.
Thanks,
あん
Masamune.
たは何度這い上がる。己ふてぶてしい。馬を頼りに追いましょうぞ。竜の試練などに負けてたまるか。
Ow, get out of my way.
我々が抑えます。
Well, at least take over the base.
いい仲間を持ってるな。あんた、そうそうくじけはしねえってか。だがそんなやつほどあっけねえもんさ。
Maybe I'll...
強さってやつを見せてみろ。
Do I just let him beat me here?
政宗様、くじけぬに越したことはない。いや、まだだ。あれを用意させろ、小次郎。
何よりも大事なのは
最後の試練はこの俺か。しかと受けたまわりましょう。
Let's do this one on foot. Ow.
とことん俺に付き合ってくれ。
このぶっ込みもいつも通りの命がけよ。駆け回んのが本領だからよ。つくのは苦手ってことよ。
さて
Okay, so Kojiro made it.
お次っと
So we should get a regular cutscene with him.
服があんだよ。俺らの逆襲って服がな。
たっぷり見せていただきやした。俺満足でさ。
潰されたなら耕し直す。畑と同じってなもんや。サスケ
Just fly through the fire.
一段磨きをかけおったな。
実は暑さには慣れちゃってるんだよね、俺様。忍びの刃見切れるかい。
The sound effects for his emerging from the shadows.
ここまでにしな。ガキじゃねえんだ。
あたた、頭突きはないでしょう。頭突きは。
I don't like how one-sided that looked. Should have been more like they both got a couple good hits in or something. But that's maybe that's just because I'm more of a Sasuke fan over a Kojiro fan.
旦那の目を見るところ、色良い返事がいただけるかな。
野郎と通じ合うのも気色悪いな。ま、そういうことだ。
忍びが殴り合いに弱いって誰が決めた？
政宗様、この再起こそがあなたの望みか。
Let me through.
あんたは見事に這い上がってみせた。俺は敗れた連中すべてにそんなチャンスを与えて、竜王のよう
Get wrecked, Masamune.
だろ。君だからあんたも来な。死んだとしても
捕まえてみな。
俺は諦めねえ。俺の理想、望みのままに誰もが必ず立ち上がる。
おしまいっと。じゃ行かせてもらうわ。意外と背負ってるものが大きいんだよね、俺様。
Let's do a bit of free play with Shingen as well. I'll do it on easy, since Shingen is not a character I'm very fond of. I just want to show off his rival cutscene with Naotora, now that we've seen his interaction with Yukimura. Where is she? Not the dojo stage. There. Let's keep the roulette on, since that will be favorable to us. Wait, why are you partnered up with Tsuruhime? Probably because I was trying to level her at some point. Sometimes I put characters in the partner spot when I want to level them, but I'm not playing them at the moment. We'll skip the cutscene since we've seen this already.
乙女を侮った罪は重い。その少年、絶対に正してやる。
その自信、よほど鍛えておると見た。
俺たちだって少しはやれるところを見せてやろうぜ。なあ。
ジール捨てろけ。 なでしこたちこそ陣立ての要だ。男衆を当てにした私が間抜けだったと言わせたい。やっぱ無理。怖い。男衆戦う前から諦めない。信濃なでしこの乙女は強く美しく。
Oh, you dodged it! How dare you? Stop backstepping.
いいに刃を向けたこと、末代まで後悔し続けろ。あの頃からよくぞ立ち直られたものです。
Once in a while you actually get an actual invincible kind of Tsuku from your roulette, instead of one that dies in one hit. Oh, so you can see how the roulette system is fun, but also a little bit disruptive if you're trying to actually play as your character. Keep transforming.
わしは見定めねばならん。この狂乱の行く末をの。どれ、お主の魂、見定めさせてもらう。私たちは一旦下がる。男衆はここを抑えるんだ。へい。
Oh, there she is.
お前たちは直虎様に鍛えられているんだぞ。へい。来るな男衆。足手まといなんかごめんだ。
no, they're leveling up the base. Look. See it grow. Ow. Oh, I want the skull and crossbones. Hey, Yamago. Ow.
戦より普段の鍛錬の方がきついってすごいよな。ジンならまだ残ってるし、気にしない気にしない。これ以上私の乙女たちを傷つけるならこの国があるナオトラが相手だ。逃げずにわしの前に現れたぞ。まずは褒めておこう。ナオトラ様、いつも通りで
Just in the middle of an attack.
恥と思うなら剣を持て。死にたくなければ立ち上がれ。
頑張ります。さすが親方様、いやお若いしびれる。どうなろうと女衆が諦めるまで付き合うぜ。いいか、俺たちをバカにしていいのは。
No, don't knock me down. Bomb guy takes forever to get back up. Let's turn back.
皆の者、敵は総崩れぞ。一息に押しつぶせ。お任せあれ。
そんな攻め、ナオトラ様は汗一つかかないぞ。
Okay. I want to show you how much of a badass Naotora can be. This cutscene.
お前が歩むのは汚れなき乙女の道。その先にて私は待つ。武田信玄。今、小結び。私にたどり着くとは本気でこの国を狙っているの。
Just like with Yukimura.
まさか私に気があるのか。
要するにお主は婿が欲しいということ。
違う、全然違う。お聞きください、ナオトラ様。お一人では無茶です。
Didn't hit her at all.
まあ、また会うこと
I
も
like how the grass completely blocked that.
わしに敗れたとはいえ、良き戦ぶりであった。などと言うと思うてか。
Ow!
修行して出直してこい。
How dare knock me down? Do you know who I am? Yeah, that was pretty amusing. I totally forgot about that. Alright, so there you have it. Story mode with Yukimura, a little bit of Sasuke, and Shingen playing gameplay. Thanks so much for watching again. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Still a handful of characters for me left to do, but if there's any in particular that you really want to see, let me know. There's probably going to be some that I'm not going to do their story mode. I'm going to maybe do half of the cast and cover the other half by using them as allies, but if you really want to see someone, you know, let me know. I really like Basara, so playing this game is always fun, even if it's characters that I'm not super fond of playing. I still like them all, at least personality-wise. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next episode, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.